Hi, this is Andrew Freeman, and if you're not listening to this show, then fuck you.
Hello again, everyone. This is R.Y.A.N, and you're listening to another episode of Rockin You All Night, where we talk all things rock, all things metal, and all things with strings. And if you don't like it, then you must not rock. My guest this week is the voice of Lies, Deceit, and Treachery, Last in Line, and Raiding the Rock Vault, Mr. Andrew Freeman. And we're coming at you from BLK Live in Scottsdale. So sit back, hold tight, and get ready for Rockin' You All Night. Listening to the two-time bench press champion, the trendsetter, the friend getter, the lyrical miracle, the poet who can smoke and joe it, the man who loves to chat about this or that, the host of Rockin' You All Night and Reacts Radio, Ryan Whitting. We are currently looking for advertisers and sponsors to keep our internet radio show and podcast free for our listeners. So if you have a product, a band, or a brand that you'd love to have hyped, contact me today so that I can play it, fillet it, saute it, and you better believe that I'll slay it. And if you want, I'll rhyme it, chime it, jingle it, Kris Kringle it, and I'll even hit single it. Don't hesitate to throw some numbers my way and be a part of the funnest podcast in the nation today by messaging me at Rockin You All Night on SoundCloud and Instagram. All right, we are back from commercial break. Andrew,
we are back.
Is there any truth to the matter? I've heard that you are a fan of my commercials. Is that true?
I am a fan of everything that you do.
And that's a shoot, ladies and gentlemen.
Everything that you do, I'm a fan of.
I love you. You know that. Dude, I'm just kind of still in awe. You're here with Lies, Deceit, and Treachery, and you guys just tore it up.
We tore something, yeah, for sure.
Bro, I'm serious. You guys tore it up.
Yeah. I think a couple ligaments and...
Oh, young man, don't diminish. Like seriously, it's
thanks, man.
No wonder you're the chosen one to carry the metal torch.
You keep saying that.
You are, though.
I'm just a guy who needs to cut his grass when he gets home is all, you know.
Oh, but it's more than that. It's you're holding that metal torch high up on the Silver Mountain. Like
I appreciate you saying that. Thank you, man.
It's the truth. Embrace it. I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true. So I can't say enough like how great it is. For those people that haven't heard Andrew and Lies, Deceit, and Treachery, do yourself a favor, get out and see them.
Yeah, it's a good time, man. It's a real good time.
I'm not going to disagree with you. So I'm going to play my signature segment. It's called This or That.
Okay. Everyone's
been stealing this from me.
Like it.
Yeah, it's a big thing in Germany, actually.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, they call it something different, though. It's like Dice oder Das. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
That was a joke. You can laugh. Play along.
Dice or DOS or Dice? Sorry, I didn't get it. Sorry.
No,
shit, I missed it. It's loud in here.
Yeah. Dude, all right. So this or that. Those that have been stealing this from me don't think I haven't noticed.
All right, it's cool.
Here we go.
It's a form of flattery, my friend.
That's a good point. People have to remind me of that sometimes. Yeah. So I'll give you two things. You choose this or that.
Okay.
Here we go. Question 1. SpongeBob or a sponge bath?
Oh, SpongeBob.
Why?
Because I watched so many episodes of it because I have children. So
you're not one of the voices,
huh?
You're not one of the voices on SpongeBob. You never done?
No, I never did that one. No, that was not one that was done in L.A. But we did a lot of stuff for Nickelodeon. We did a lot of like just random voice records for Nickelodeon. So
that is one of the better cartoons ever.
It's fantastic.
Yeah,
that's the one that actually got me through my son's childhood. So his younger years.
Seriously?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that and like the Cars movie. Yeah, it was.
Oh no, kidding.
Yeah.
How awesome is that?
Yeah, sponge bath is kind of weird. Like, you know, just use your hand. You know what I mean? The fuck, go wash the dishes. Take the sponge and wash the dishes. You know?
If we live to 80, we might need a sponge bath.
Maybe when I'm 80, I'll appreciate it. That'll be the only action I'm getting when I'm 80.
Love it. I love this already. If you were to choose any cartoon character that embodies Andrew Freeman, who would it be?
Oh, my God. A cartoon character that would embody me. That's a tough one.
Your kids would say Superman?
No.
Super SpongeBob?
No, I'm trying to think. I'm just kind of drawing a blank on that one. Let's come back to that one.
All right, we'll come back to
Pass.
that one. Pass. All right. That's a first. We got some firsts going on here.
Well, I got to think about that because I'm only thinking of Deputy Dog, but that's
I don't ask the easy questions. I write my own material.
these are the hard hitting.
These are the hard hitters.
CNN
man.
questions. Wolf Blitzer.
Here we go. Star maker or stargazer?
Oh wow. I'd like to say both because they both kind of are connected now.
They really are. Is stargazer, in my opinion, I'd like to get your thoughts. Is that one of the best rock songs ever performed?
He sings the hell out of that. And you know who else sings the hell out of it? Is Oni Logan sings the hell out of that. You know,
is that one that you performed?
I'm probably not supposed to say that because everybody thinks, but I've heard Oni do it with Disciples, and man, he just sings the hell out of that song. So
is that one that you've covered?
No, I may have done it. You know what? I did do it when I had a short stint with Disciples. I did some rehearsals with them when they were because I'm friends with all those guys. So I came in before we had Last in Line going.
Okay.
I came in and I did all that set because there was they had Toby Jebsen was singing for them for a little bit.
Right.
And he had a problem with his visa, and he couldn't get into the U.S. to rehearse. So I did Goldie a favor, and Goldie asked me to do him a favor, and I went in and sang with him and Rudy and.
Was Ripper opposite of you, or he was not?
Ripper was not there either.
Okay.
Nobody came to rehearsal. None of the singers came to rehearsal. That's why
Again, they chose you. This is why they chose you.
Well, I had just done a gig with Goldie and Jimmy Bain and this guy Alan Krieger, and we did a bunch of covers in some festival up in the Midwest.
So Star Maker.
I'd say here's the thing. This is why I said that there's a connection between the two songs now.
Right.
Because when Jimmy Bain passed away, his daughter came over and she made just a beautiful speech at the funeral, and I think on Jimmy's stone it says from stargazer to star maker.
Oh, no kidding.
It does, yeah.
Dude, how awesome is that?
It's pretty awesome.
I did not know that.
It's pretty, it's as awesome as, being, having your words on somebody's tombstone can be, it's bittersweet, I think is the best way to put it. So, but she made that. She said that during her speech during the funeral, and it was like I was blown away. Because it was touching. It was really.
What
touching.
do you think Jimmy Bain's legacy should be? How should he be remembered?
As one of the greatest musicians that ever lived. Okay. Greatest musicians, great songwriter. He doesn't get credit for the amount of songwriting he's done. He doesn't get the credit of how amazing of a keyboard player he is. Just a musician all around. He's just a well-rounded musician. He played with Kate Bush. He played with Phil Lynott from Thin Lizzy.
Yeah.
He's just was in that whole circle.
He was music.
Rainbow.
You can't be a slouch in Rainbow.
He came from a crappy little town in Scotland, and from nothing, and he loved people, and he loved to party, and he loved just being in rock and roll. It was his favorite thing in the world.
Gosh,
and,
what a loss!
It was a pleasure to know him. So.
Yeah. Do me make me a star, star maker. How does it really sound? How's it supposed to go?
It sounds different than that, I think.
That was bad. You can say it.
No, it was good. You did good.
And he's making faces.
You know what the best part about it is that I didn't have to do it. That was the best part.
You're not going to regale us one time how it's really supposed to sound.
It's all good. You want to hear it? Is that what you want to say?
Yeah, I want you to.
Make me a star maker.
Fuck yeah!
There you go.
I love this or that. This is why people copy this
all day long.
They don't know. They don't know how to play like I play. They don't do like I do. What are the songs that you love? I don't want to get off Dio or Bane or any of that just yet.
No, it's fine.
What songs do you love to sing the most of Ronnie's or Jimmy's?
I do. One of my favorites. We don't really do that much anymore. Is "Shame on the Night." I loved doing that one. That was awesome. What else? I like doing "Don't Talk to Strangers." Anything that's kind of slow and brooding and moody.
One of your songs on Last in Line, your CD, kind of has that vibe to it. I can't remember. I'd have to think. But one of them has almost a "Shame on the Night" feel to it.
Yeah, I think a lot of them.
Of course, it's influenced by. But as soon as I heard,
it's hard to get away from those grooves because that's the band and they wrote those songs.
Those are the guys that are there.
That's it. It's going to sound like Dio because it's the Dio band. It's Dio the band, not Dio the man. Dio the band.
Yeah.
So. And they're the originators, and they're the guys who did it, you know?
Dude, it's so phenomenal. It's, again, I'm just, part of me still in awe of
thanks.
how great you are and what you're doing with carrying on
I appreciate
torch.
that,
So
man. Thank you very much.
Let me go to the next question. Last in line the song or last in line the band?
Oh, Last in Line the band, absolutely. Last in Line the band is a completely different entity. It's becoming its own thing, and it's a good group of people. It's a group of brothers. You know, we're
awesome.
We're a brotherhood, and we're in a, you know, it feels like it's a new band and a struggle to, you know, like it was when I used to, you know, my bros in high school, when we go out and just, you know, get in a van and go jump on the road and play as many shows as we could, and didn't care about, you know, the bullshit that goes along with it, you know. So
Is it a struggle because of scheduling, because all you guys are involved so much?
It's a struggle. I don't know if it's a struggle like like we're struggling to get somewhere, you know. But you know, it's like anything else. You think that with the guys who are in a band, you got a guy from Black Sabbath, you got a guy from Def Leppard, Whitesnake, all this pedigree of guys.
Yeah.
You know, you would think that it would be easy, but you know, we start from scratch. You know, we were starting from scratch, and people don't. You know, if you can go out and play this Def Leppard Journey tour he's doing and play stadiums, like they just played Wrigley Field the other day.
Jeez Louise.
You know, and they're playing Fenway Park. You know, they're playing baseball stadiums, and you know, we did maybe about 350 people here the last time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what I mean. It's just we're trying to get the word out there. And
what do you want to accomplish with that band, to be a stadium act? Because I mean, in Europe you probably could.
I'd be happy just being a club act. You know, I'm just happy being a successful small theater club act, kind of what we're becoming. You know.
So what do you have left that you want to accomplish? Because you're doing the awesomest of things.
I mean, honestly, at this point in my career, I just want to keep working. I just like working, and like I said earlier, when the work runs out, then I'll do something else. You know. Or, you know, give it a go, as long as, you know, people want to hear it, you know. So
we want to hear it. We need hard rock and metal to continue.
It's a different world now, you know, with music. Records don't really sell. You know, our record sold pretty well, you know, but it didn't sell like back in the day, you know, back in the 80s, or, you know, but it sold, you know. It sold pretty well. We sold some units, and
I've got 2 copies.
Yeah, see? So thank you.
Yeah, no,
I bought a couple copies myself.
I'll get a couple more when the next one comes out too, and I can have you sign them.
Yeah. Cool, man.
Next question.
Yeah.
Neon Knights or the Vegas Golden Knights?
Neon Knights. I'm not a big hockey fan.
No hockey?
Yeah, but I love what the Golden Knights have done for the city of Las Vegas. They've really kind of, you know, it's an
Give us
anomaly.
something to cheer for besides
It's an anomaly.
strippers.
You know, they brought, yeah, exactly. They brought, you know, they said, you know, professional sports wouldn't work in Vegas, but absolutely wrong. They're doing a great job and just really bringing the city together, and everybody's a hockey fan now. I even was. I never watch hockey. And
Did you get to some of their games?
I didn't get to any of the games. My son went with his mom, but no. But I watched every game of the playoffs. You know, so it's just amazing. I love sports. I've never been a huge hockey fan, but I love sports. So it was just that playoff, them and the Capitals. It was amazing. It was amazing to watch. So
you know they're going to have you sing the national anthem the next season, right?
Yeah, I doubt it. Yeah, I know the guy who coordinates that, and I doubt it.
So he's going to make sure that he's going to hear this. He's like, well, that's a good idea. I better listen to it.
Very doubtful.
If I say it, people copy. You think I'm joking? Oh. Next question. Yeah. The kids are all right, or the kids aren't all right?
The kids aren't all right.
Explain.
And the kids are all right. I'll go with the kids are. I made a mistake there. The kids are all right. I'd take the Who over the Offspring any day of the week.
The Who over the Offspring?
Any day of the week, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So you're not saying...
No,
who lays on spring this spring gets Offspring next spring?
I mean, I'll go with a guy who still sings, you know, who's, you know, in his 60s, almost 70s, and still sings like he's 22 years old. You know
oh, my God, right.
You know? So I'd go with a band that doesn't play to tracks anytime over a band that plays to a lot of tracks. A lot of tracks. So.
Oh, no doubt.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah.
I did not know that.
There you go.
Thank you for that. I've been schooled. Schooled, ladies and gentlemen. Andrew took me to school.
Cool is cool, you know, but I would love to do that, be able to play to, you know, well, I did. When I played with them, there's a lot of tracks rolling, and it's just, I think it's kind of,
that's a different crowd, too. Like,
no, I love my time with those guys.
Yeah.
It was a great time, and they were really good to me, and I've gotten a lot. I've advanced in my career a lot because of having that as part of my pedigree. So, you know, it's a good thing. But you know, you got to call spade a spade sometimes. You know what I mean? It's you know, it is what it is. There's just, it's not. It's deceptive. You know what I mean?
We're sticking with the Who, and that's that.
We're gonna go with Roger and Pete Townsend.
I love it.
Yep.
Man on the Silver Mountain or the Band Mountain?
Man on Silver Mountain.
You know you're the new Man on the Silver Mountain, right?
No, I am not. But I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
You're one of 4, I would say, that are climbing up the Silver Mountain.
I appreciate that. Ronnie is Ronnie, and nobody's going to ever be Ronnie, and I don't want to be Ronnie, so...
You can't be. Tell me the last time that you saw him.
Perform? I saw him...
I
never met him. I saw him... I went to see Vinny when he was in Heaven and Hell down in San Diego, and the first time I ever saw Ronnie, and it was kind of weird because I had become friends with Vinny and been friends with him for about a few years because we played Lynch Mob together. That's how we met.
Yeah.
And so we're kind of. It was really cool to see my friend playing in that, with Black Sabbath basically.
Yeah, that's what it was.
It was unbelievable. It was a great show.
Was that first tour with Heaven and Hell or last?
I think it was the second.
The second, so been 08. So yeah,
it might have been. Yeah,
I saw him here. It was
right
one
before
of his,
he got sick.
Yeah, I saw him on that last tour, and I don't know if there were even 10 shows after that. In retrospect, you can kind of see that was a sick man.
It was great. Yeah.
But he still sounded phenomenal.
Yeah.
Couple more questions here. Lies, deceit, or treachery?
Oh, treachery. Definitely treachery. Treachery. I don't know, and I don't know why.
Just love the word.
It's a good word, and it's great. It sounds great with an English accent. So.
Doesn't it though?
Yeah, it does.
Give us one more English
pirate
accent.
Movies. Treachery. Treachery. Lies, deceit, and treachery, you bastard.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Last question, because I know we want to close down here.
They're trying to get us out of here.
They're gonna boot us here.
Oh,
Last question. You ready?
Yeah.
Ryan Whitting.
What is it?
Ryan Whitting.
Uh-huh.
Do you even know my name?
Yeah, I know. I just heard. All I heard what you said, Ryan Whitting, and I heard line quitting. So.
Oh.
I was like, all right.
That's almost
Is
the
that
question.
Like line dancing? Is that stopping line dancing or something? Okay, sorry. Ryan Whitting. Okay.
I love this. This is why this game is the best. That's why it's my signature segment. Ryan Whitting or giving up and quitting?
Oh, Ryan Whitting, of course, because he's all about winning.
So what you're saying is, if I can surmise what you're saying, is Whitting isn't everything, it's the only thing?
No, Whitting is winning.
Ooh.
Whitting is winning.
That's a shoot, ladies and gentlemen. Andrew,
he's a very persistent young man. He's persistent and hungry and a hustler, and I like him a lot. So, good for you. Good job.
I'm going to shake your hand on that. I've been called way the fuck worse than that. I will take.
You need both.
I will take those compliments and those blessings from Sir Andrew any day of the week.
Sure, I appreciate that.
Andrew, thank you for not only for tonight, not only for just keeping the rock and metal torch alive and well, for keeping that metal flag high up on the Silver Mountain.
Oh, dude, it's just I don't feel like I'm doing anything like that, but I just do what I do, and I'm glad people gravitate towards it. So I have no rock star fantasies going on here. I just get out and do what I love to do, and it's because I can't really do anything else. So
that's an understatement, but this is why I love it, because it's part of you. This is why it's part of you, like metal, hard rock metal. Yeah. It's part of you. We can't strip that from you. You can see
bands like the LDT and Last in Line. They're in my DNA. They are in my DNA, and I've been listening to this stuff my entire life. My entire life, so it's just a DNA thing.
It's part of you, and just thank you for that, and thank you for being on Rockin You All Night, where we talk all things rock, all things metal, and all things with strings. And Andrew, if you don't like it,
then you must not rock, you asshole.
Love it.
We're done.
Okay, I was about to say, how much longer is this going to be?
There you have it, another episode of Rockin You All Night. Be sure to follow Rockin You All Night on YouTube, SoundCloud, Facebook, and Instagram. The music on this episode is provided by Phoenix and Dragon. To download Phoenix and Dragon songs, go to phoenixanddragon.us. Follow Andrew Freeman on Instagram and LastinLineOfficial.com and Lies, Deceit, and Treachery on Facebook and Instagram for all of your Andrew Freeman needs. Check out BLKLiveAZ.com for all of your BLK Live concert needs. We'll see you when the sun shines again. Until then, follow along, leave comments, click like and subscribe, and remember, we've only just begun.